I'm about to spoil it if you haven't seen it, but I'm about to spoil it, so this is your only warning before I get into this intro for this video. I cannot believe that this series could potentially be a sweep for either team, but especially for the Calgary Flames. I was not expecting such a case. Games 1 and 2 both went to overtime. Were they not both? Well, I can see it here. Scoring summary. OT, game 1 for us went to OT. This was not an overtime game. It was very close to going to overtime as well in game 3. We had the extremely late game-winning goal in game 3. We got an updated look. San Jose and Edmonton even at 2 games apiece through the first 4 games in their series. That game 5 will be pivotal. Right now, I know that a reverse sweep is certainly possible. The way the Coyotes have played in this series, they have been very difficult to compete against. As we saw the last time we faced them in the playoffs, they were tough. They were a tough out. They always have been. Every time we played them, they've been a tough out. Despite the fact that we're up 3-0 in the series, they could come back and reverse sweep us. Just keeping that in the back of my mind. This is a 52-win Coyotes team that was very strong in the regular season. I believe they were the division winners. They stacked up on D. They're not out of this series. All they need is at least 3 games to go in their favor with some good bounces. They could push a game 7. It's certainly possible. Flames and Coyotes taking the ice for Game 4. It is the last of a guaranteed game in this series. Game 5, 6, 7, not guaranteed in this one. We're going for a potential sweep on home ice against a ferocious Coyotes team. The series score would indicate that we have dominated this series. That has not been true. The Phoenix Coyotes have been in every game in this series. The first 2 that were played on the road for our team went to overtime. I've had a bit of a long-winded intro, bit of a long-winded way of saying basically the Coyotes are not out of this series. Oh, no. AI player took a penalty right off the jump. It was who else but Corey Perry. He's going to touch the puck. You know, if you didn't take the penalty, you would have had a breakaway that you created for yourself, but no, you get to go sit in the penalty box instead. We didn't even play 60 seconds of this game. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that was other than the interference part, I didn't think that was too bad of a hit. But yeah, you can't hit somebody that doesn't possess the puck. I got to see that. How long was the... Oh my God, what a goal. Rundblad. The power play barely began. For the 3rd time in 4 games, Phoenix strikes first. I was not even prepared. We actually see an AI team score a slap shot goal from a defenseman, and right off the faceoff, bang! Right into the back of the net. Don't blame Peter Mrazek for that. He was a little deep in the crease, but he was screened as well, and that happened instantaneously. The Phoenix power play has really been a problem for them in this series. It has been. They have left a lot to be desired on the man advantage, but it wasted no time scoring the first goal in this game. Down low, Foligno dropped back through the crease. Harris had possession, and the controller, again, the controls are just another one of those games where the controls feel a little bit funky. It could come into play. That's the man responsible for the first penalty in the game, and by that mark, I would say that he's responsible for the first goal in this game as well. Taking that penalty, putting us shorthanded. We had a D-zone face-off. Again, Perry would have had a breakaway if he didn't go to the penalty box. But, he went to the box, he touched the puck to get the penalty or let the Phoenix power play activate, and it sure as hell did activate with the goal from Rundblad from the blue line. Hartman skates it in, shoots it from where Rundblad did shoot and score. That's not going in this time. Oh, there's a good time to put pressure on Ekman Larsson. OEL for the Phoenix Coyotes. It is Ekblad behind his own net. He stops. Plays it off the side. Oh, they ran into... Oh, my God. They ran into... They got to quit running into Peter Mrazek. I mean, the Sam Bennett strategy is at full force here for the Phoenix Coyotes. Drop back. I think Luff misread him. Yeah, misread play there with Simon Luff. Very sloppy Flames team. Not completely organized at all to start this game. And, of course, a little bit of penalty taking trouble from Corey Perry, which does not surprise me. Should have just retired. I mean, it's funny because, I mean, I really did. I thought he would ride off into the sunset after our Stanley Cup win. I said it in the video where we won the Cup against the Blue Jackets. I said he will ride off into the sunset as a Stanley Cup champion with the Flames, but he chose to come back one more season. I guess he still feels that he has juice left in the tank. And he hasn't been contributing much to this team on this playoff run so far, other than penalty minutes. But he has a chance to prove me wrong here on this shift. Corey Perry, you're a one-man show. And he proves that he does indeed still have it. He lost possession for a moment, temporary loss of possession, drop back to the point. And maybe we can get a point goal of our own. That's going to sting. That's going to sting for a long time. Talk to the trainers and have them give you an ice pack. The Coyotes have been all over us in this game. Just no space to generate anything. We got to earn our opportunities offensively. Walking that line very finely to get it to his D partner. Klefbom in the middle. Foligno scored. Wow. Could you imagine had we gone offside? We would have never created that goal. Marcus Foligno gets the game tied at 1. His first showing in this postseason. Right in the dead slot area, they give it up. You cannot give up one-timing opportunities like that in that part of the ice. Generally speaking, you don't want to give up any one-timing opportunities at all. But if you're going to give one up, that's not the place to allow a shot to go. That was Ristolainen finally, I'm telling you, finally walked the blue line with the puck. I thought we were going to go offside and bring it back behind the blue line. But we did not, because I'm telling you, as a defenseman along that offensive zone blue line, you just don't have that fine control of the puck. Boguniecki still has. I thought we were going to lose possession for a moment there. He's going to go on a change. So, Karan, this is your time to shine. Oh, right, and the net's been pushed off as well. That was a Coyote. Sorry for the controller disconnecting. Karan was pushed into the net by the Coyotes defenseman. You see the replay of it here. So that's not Karan's fault. That fourth line just needs to be heavy. Their strategy-wise, they are set to be crash the net. You're a heavy line. You play with a lot of power, a lot of force. So we want to get the puck going to the net, and then we want to hard charge the net when we do put it on net. So it's just basically their strategy is crash the net, offensively speaking. And they do that very effectively. Really just that fourth line. I want them out there in situations where we need to grind down the other team. And that's not just necessarily offensively so, but just all over the ice. Grind these guys down when we get a chance to get a lead and get a good shift in there. Calvert, does he have enough speed? He does not. He cannot match Matthias Ekholm, who wraps it around behind his own net. Lesio plays it. Lesio was gone in the last game, Game 3. He took a 5-minute major for boarding. I forgot. I don't even know who was on the receiving end of the penalty. Lawful, dangerous D-to-D pass to Ekblad in front of the net of Peter Mrazek. We're going to do a spinorama, twist inside out, back door. We crash into the goaltender as well. We can crash your goaltender just like you can crash ours. Perry shoots, but it was blocked. Laxo pinches in. He's going to cut back toward his point, walk that blue line, slapper, well wide. You can see that Riley Smith was trying his best to get out of the way of that shot. He didn't want any part of that puck hitting him. Pietrangelo dishes it back for Ekman Larsson. Head man up to Boucher. They pushes it into the corner. On that is Blum. Boucher had a little bit of something to give for Blum on the other side of receiving that turnover. Kudrwinski from center will slap it in. Near side corner. It wraps around to the other side, the far side corner. Broken out now by the Coyotes. Sent back in by Hartman. Left by Mrazek. This should be skated away by Laxo. We got so much space. We got time. We got space. Now, this is one of those plays where you can curl and drag. Oh, my, you can curl and drag into that body check. Goodness gracious. Have your head on a swivel, kids. That's why. Don't just assume that any play is safe out here. Oh, Karan. Oh my God. This isn't Karan, is it? Back to the point. Back to the... Oh my God. This is Eller. He punches it further in. There's Karan. Karan is on the ice surface, of course, because this is the fourth line with Lars Eller as the centerman for the fourth line. I don't know why. Where did number 16 for the Coyotes came in like he was going to forecheck, and then he just bailed out of that forechecking opportunity. Fax with a curl and drag shot. Left for Hanowski. It bobbles into Burke, who made the save. Keeping the puck out for the time being. Virtanen will be forced into a dump in. Clefbaum chips it along up the boards. It's a little behind Hanowski, but no problem for Hanowski. Turns and fires. Blocked away by Ekholm with a good defense. Faxa jumps up on the play to help out. He's double teamed by Ekholm. And another Coyotes player getting involved in that. Defensively, Ekholm shoots. Mrazek just does turn that one aside. Chopped back toward the point. Gormley, after Ekblad's chop toward the point, did not succeed. Coyotes have been all over us in this period. It's grabbed now. This is Ekblad, pinned along the boards, kicked along with the skate, kept in by Hansel, poked free back to Hartman, who jumps in and pushes it down the boards. This is a great possession for the Coyotes. There's a deflection covered by Mrazek. Harassed by this Phoenix team in this first period. They're playing as if their lives are on the line, which they actually are. Their playoff lives anyway. I mean, can you tell from the Coyotes that this is a win-or-go-home situation? I mean, we have had to weather the storm in the first period of play. We've done a good job so far of that. In fact, we've got the game even. It looked a little bit bleak from the outset with that power play goal that Rundblad had. They are taking the game right to us. They're basically what Phoenix is doing right now, is taking the exact type of game that we like to play, and they're just shoving it right back down our throats. We don't have an adjustment made. We haven't made an adjustment. Oh no, Corey Perry. This would be a good time. Never mind, we're gonna be offside. I was gonna say we need to dump it in, and then I saw room to skate it in, but we went offside as I tried to skate that in with Perry. We got the fourth line back out there. Man, the assistant coach loves to go to that fourth line, which I don't mind so much because this is a good heavy line. It's just I don't see them as a group that needs to be on the ice. They don't need to get a lot of ice time this evening unless we can get a big lead. That's where I would rely on the fourth line. But we don't even have a lead. We haven't had a lead in this game. That's an icing. It's an icing. It's not. No, it's not. It's not going to make it for icing. Oh my! We're there. The forecheck is there, but you can see we're not hustling after loose pucks. We're not winning any 50-50 battles. We're not going for loose pucks. Laxo's obsessed with trying to put a body check on instead of just getting possession of the puck that was there. Oh, I'm telling you, the controller feels so weird tonight. I had no control over Sagan on that. That's a big punishing blow. Mrazek with another save. That was on the stick side. Pick it up, Clefbaum, dude. Poke back away from the point. This will be Clefbaum. I don't even know. That's underneath Burke. I didn't even know if that counted as a shot. By the way, I'm going to pull the goaltender. I have to. Goaltender is pulled. First line, first pair. Just get out there and do something. Maybe score a crushing goal at the end of the period here. That was a crushing hit. Clefbaum on I don't even know who's on this team. I don't even know if McMillan is a name on this Coyotes roster. Goaltender pull. 3.2 to go in the first period. That's a face-off win. Shoot! Shoot! Saved by Burke, and it was right at the horn. We had just enough time to get the puck over there on the one-timer. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm shocked that this is a 1-1 game. I feel, personally for me, that the Coyotes should be up at least 2-1 right now in this game. Yeah, there's the play where Hartman ran into Peter Mrazek. Not the first time we've seen the Coyotes do that. But this is the crucial goal of the period. It has tied the game at 1. We didn't actually get heavily outshot, as I would have been led to believe. I know that we had our fair share of chances on the net in that period. We were outshot 10 shots to 8. I was surprised at that figure in the intermission as I saw the stat screen. I truly don't feel that we deserve to even be tied right now. The way we played, defensively so, we may alter the strategy, the way that we're going to play. We'll have to feel it out, play it by ear as the period goes on. Pietrangelo, dogged by Perry. That's who's leading the forecheck right now for the Flames. It is picked up by Lesio. It was a loose puck there on a missed pass. Boucher has been lit up for the second time on that blue line. Sagan is gone. He dishes off in the wing. Smith having a go. Rebound opportunity. And that's what we got to do. We got to get our rebound opportunities. Perry's going to be gone. I've had enough of Corey Perry in this series. I really have. This has just not been his playoffs. I mean, his age is starting. In my opinion, his age is showing itself. And his lack of discipline certainly is as well. It's getting the better of him. We got quite the tilt here. Was that a punch right to the abs? I don't know what you thought you were going to do there, Corey Perry, but Pietrangelo got the better of him. And I'm curious if this is a major. Is Perry gone from the game? Is he ejected? I mean, if he's still in the game, he is still in the game. So it's the 5 minutes is for fighting. The penalty is a minor, but that might just be a warning to Corey Perry. He's taken the two penalties. Two of the dumbest penalties in this game have been taken by Perry. And the previous time around, they got a goal on it. They're threatening to do so again. Man, look at the towels of the fans in the arena. Waving their rally towels. We're offside. Radek Faksa. And I want to see this replay again. I felt like they came close to scoring again. Laurent Dauphin had the chance. Screened by Laxo, so he didn't help his goaltender out much on that play. Got another D-zone face-off. Left shot, taking it for the Flames. That means you needed to try to win the puck to the corner. We didn't win the face-off at all. Save off the pad of Mrazek. That gave up a pretty big rebound, but a good clear. Burke plays it very calmly up to Rundblad. We go at Rundblad. Had the goal. Has the one goal for the Coyotes in this game. It came on the last power play. And the first time that Corey Perry was in the box this evening. Hopefully not an omen for the rest of the evening, because if Corey Perry is going to continuously go to the box tonight and Rundblad's going to score, or the Coyotes are going to score in the power play, it's not good news for us tonight. Got to move that puck along. I got to let Blum handle it. Handle it, and he does. It's down the rink. We got a little bit of a change going on for the penalty killing unit. And oh, that's going to piss me off so much. Controller disconnected. That was close to being a bad hit by Faksa. He almost took a penalty. Saucered along. Gathered by Ekholm at center ice. Sent ahead for Dauphin. He's run into at the blue line. Mrazek leaving it. Wristed along the boards. Not the smartest of plays. We're through the kill now. But we're not through with defending this possession for the Coyotes. Back to the point. It goes. Deflection again. Stick side save. I'm going to have to change my strategy for this team. It's just, we can't let Peter Mrazek work this hard in a game like this. Yep. Sloppy. Sloppiest Flames team I've seen yet. So, I'm going to stop. I'm going to settle this down. We're going to change the forecheck. Weak side lock. And I know they're coming in to get me. Oh my god. I'm trying to change strategy, you freaking nutsack. Hansel, you piss me off. All right, covered. Okay, this is a good thing. This is what I should have done the first time around. Is change the strategy when you get a face-off. So we're going to change up the forecheck. We're going to go to 1-2-2 red. So if I pull up the neutral zone, see how it says 1-2-2 blue? That's as aggressive as your forecheck is going to be. 1-2-2 red is a touch back, less aggressive. We're going to apply pressure in the neutral zone at the red line instead of at the attacking blue line, if that makes sense to anybody that is paying attention to this. So I've had my team playing very aggressive throughout this whole series. It's paid off to this point, obviously. Well, I'm not even sure I don't know what's going through Kujawinski's brain. There, he went right into Burke, and that's really going to set off the fire alarms for the Phoenix Coyotes. Kujawinski's outmatched. Ekholm is going to get the better of Kujawinski in this one. Kuju goes down. The uppercut finishes him off, and that's fair. He ran into their goalie. This fighting difficulty is insanely hard. But, you know, that's the AI player, by the way. Do you think he sold it? Do you think Burke sold that play? Coyotes are going to do everything in their power to get an advantage in this game. It's not a penalty for running into the goaltender. And, oh, by the way, it's going to be so... Hold on one second. This is going to be too much information for anybody watching the video, but straight factual information. I went to itch... Oh, my God, we almost deked that into the net. I just went to itch one of my balls, and let's just say that I hurt one of my testicles in trying to to itch that, and now I'm really playing through some pain right now. Ugh, I can't even think. It hurts so much. That's just guy problems, right? Oh, what a big rebound off the block. There we go. Now we're playing our game. Now we're playing our game. Through all the ball sack pain and everything. Why does itching balls have to be so awkward? Last thing I need during a gameplay. What a play by Karan. He stayed with it. Karan. All right, he tried to pick high blocker side. Stay up there, Karan. Karan! Saved by Burke and another rebound. I told you, man, we're playing our game. We're playing our game, Karan. Player of the game right now. Shifted the game right now from Karan. Finally, the Coyotes, they have a break. It's Max Domi. He carries it away. He just runs into a brick wall on that zone entry. Sagan. Headman to Hanowski. Hanowski's going to turn, pivot, fire. I wasn't intending to shoot. But we test Burke. Make sure he's paying attention on that play in the zone entry. They fire one on our goaltender. This is going to become a free-for-all for the opposing goalie in this series. Oh, my God. Oh, Hanowski. This game has opened up dramatically so in this second period of play. We're about halfway through the game, and it started to open up a lot. Hard saucer pass for Calvert. It's a little behind him. We can slap it in. It's wide of the net. It's into the opposite side corner. Hanowski sets up Calvert, who shoots. Rebound. That was a good pass to find Calvert as well, and a good shooting opportunity. Since we switched to the weak side lock and we changed our forecheck a little bit, we have taken full command of this game. And I mean, look at us off the rush. Hanowski. Oh, if he did spinorama and a loose puck deke, that would have been nasty. Every opportunity we get to throw the body as they skated up to our blue line, we are not missing. They missed the net. That was a bad miss. Back to the point again. Foligno blocks it. He gets in the shot lane. We pin Watson along the boards. He is outmatched by Foligno. Back to the point. This is onside for Phoenix. We're going to play this dangerously. Oh, no. Shouldn't have played the puck. We're in a pickle here. Oh, we're in a pickle. McMillan's getting a good piece of a couple of Flames players on that shift. Rundblatch sends it back in. Pressure is being forced back the other way. Good retrieval on the forecheck. Who came in on that forecheck? Wide of the net. Eller golfs at it. Enough to get it out of the zone. Gormley plays it from center under duress. And it is thrown back in. Karan leaves it for his defenseman. Headman, it is Eller on the wing now for Karan. He brings it up the right wing side. Karan stops. Skates away. Karan shooting into a body. It is a Coyotes player able to block that. Harris with the big block and the possession now for the Coyotes. He chips it back in. Ekblad back along the reverse to the weak side. Sent along. A perfect pass just wide of the tape of Calvert. However, steaming backdoor. Hanowski, one-timer, turned away by Burke. Hanowski. Puck protection. Calvert had it. Lost it to Dauphin. He sends it along for Lesio. On the right side. Lesio brings it up to the left of Mrazek. A hard charge into the zone. Loses possession. Gathered now by Aaron Ekblad, the star defenseman of the Calgary Flames. Hanowski, cutback move, and chips it in on the backhand toward the near side corner, picked up by Smith. He shrugs off a body contact. Lesio intercepts the pass intended for the point man. Bothered on the forecheck. Lesio gets it along to Ekman Larson, who sends it into the zone. Clefbaum to retrieve. We're going to settle this behind our own net. Clefbaum on the boards to the left side for Riley Smith, who slaps it in from there to the near side corner. Again, kicks around behind Burke, the Coyotes netminder. Eller. Oh my god, all the fancy moves in the world from Eller. No goal. Burke does his job again. He has continued to impress in this best-of-7 series against the Flames. He's been the best goaltender in this series despite losing all 3 games. He has done the work for the Coyotes, keeping them in every single game in this series. That weak side lock is really going to come in handy. I feel that with the alteration of the forecheck, the Coyotes, we have made the adaptation. They have not. And it's another poorly timed controller disconnect. However, we get it out on the D-to-D pass. Lots of space for Lars Eller right here. We can try to pick short side. Rebound given up by Burke, but he covers as he finds the puck in his blue paint. Do not touch Boganiecki. He's going to mess you up, son. He will. That's a promise. That is not a threat. That's a promise. This is the thing to go to school. I talked about this a lot. We need to go to school on it. Shoot on this goaltender. He's got rebounds. Maybe we all need to just start crashing the net. Lines 1 through 4, start crashing the net because there are second chance opportunities. Maybe we get a second. Maybe we get a third. If we can get to this first, I like the board play there. It's what I wanted to do. I wanted to board play it. Sagan, rink wide for Perry with a backwards dump. But look at what it's done. I mean, maybe Corey Perry is a freaking genius. Again, we run right into the netminder. And we knock the net free as well. Jonathan Blum had the chance. And Corey Perry's, what would you call that? A backwards dump? I mean, the best way to describe it was a backwards dump. I don't know how he doesn't send the puck in forward into the attacking zone. That's generally the objective of a dump and chase. I'm going to slap it. I tried with Ekblad. Look at how well he absorbed the contact from Boucher. Lesio shooting, dangerous player. Most dangerous player on the Coyotes roster, offensively speaking. But, the most dangerous player right now is Yuri Toulouse. He couldn't get the goal. He got the breakaway. It's there. It's there. That second goal in this game is there. It's there for both teams. Someone's going to find it. It's just a question of who and when. I mean, this is as evenly played of a Game 4 as I believe you can ask for. I don't think you can ask for much more of these two teams in a Game 4. The Coyotes trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. Should they lose this game, their season's done. They pack it up, they head back to Glendale, and get prepared for another season, which of course in this GM mode will not be played because there is not going to be a Season 11 of the Calgary GM mode. Should we get victory, we go on to the second round, awaiting the winner of Sharks-Oilers. I am praying for that Battle of Alberta because that would be such a great series. The episodes of that one I know will be intense. That's what I'm talking about. Shoot it low, create the rebound. We just got to be on the rebound chance. I pretty much telegraphed that pass back to the point. Hartman was on it. He chipped it back to center ice. Now Faxa at center, gonna flip it on the net. That's a dump in on the goal. Maybe fooled Burke a little bit with that one. It's a clean hit, and that is also a clean hit. Calvert dished it out, and then he received it just as equally as he dished it out. That was a quick breakout by the Coyotes. Concerning enough for me. Blum has the handle. We'll go D to D. That was actually nice. They switched positions, and they made a nice pass with each other. Whoa, Riley Smith, he just tried. All I tried to do was avoid a body check because I thought he was going to get demolished. And he ended up making a nice move for himself, but in his panic, he left the puck for the Coyotes. We have it again with Riley Smith. Skate the stick move. We'll cut it back. Who's that at the point? You got to unload a bomb there, Laxo. You really do. You got to set the bomb off from the blue line on that. He just held it and wristed it. It didn't even get through on the wrist shot. Ekblad stepped up. He stepped up at the blue line. Laxo flings it along. Perry. Easy saucer to Sagan, now to Smith. First line still out there, and this time Riley Smith does not avoid the body check. To Lucy, we got to flip it back in. Smith knows what's up. He goes on a change. Well, Ekman Larson, I don't know how you avoided a big hit. Pietrangelo did not. Down low, Kudrowinski. In front to Lucy, I'm not sure. Was that a mask save? Deflecting wide of Burke. The panic and the chaos has set in the Coyote zone. Nice play to avoid the contact. Down low in the corner, Ekblad for the blocker's side. He's going to jump up against Pietrangelo. Coyotes really having a tough time dealing with this forecheck. That's going to be a fortunate bounce to Dauphin. Oh, that's a penalty. That's really a penalty on Ekblad. They're going to call it. I know this is boarding. I know it, without a shadow of a doubt. They're going to call this boarding. I disagree with the call wholeheartedly. He got him from the side. I don't get it. He got him clean from the side. He just made a really good, legal, hard play on the puck carrier. I don't see what's wrong about that. But anyway. So we're short one of our most important penalty killers, by the way. He's sitting in the box for the first time this evening. Aaron Ekblad, that's in the bench. Look out on that Flames bench, man. Clefbaum unloaded one right toward all of his teammates. This has been a physically punishing series for the Coyotes. It has been for both teams in many regards, but we have certainly out-hit these guys every single game. So what I was going to get to, the point that I was going to make before Ekblad took his penalty, is, this has been a close series. Like I said, it's a 3-0 advantage for the Flames. It looks bad on paper for the Coyotes, but they've been in every single game. The unreal call. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I know, Simon Luff. What do you think he's seeing? What does the ref think he's seeing on this? What are you calling? Don't skate inside my blue line. They call it elbowing. Unbelievable call on that one. So we got to kill off a 5-on-3 now. No time wasted with this. Get it out. But, the Coyotes, like I was saying, though, they've been within every game in this series. It's a bounce here, a bounce there. It completely could change the result of this series. Are you kidding me? They go on a change? It's a 5-on-3. You dump it in. You go on a change. Maybe they knew what they were doing. We'll cover. We'll do a face-off. We'll cover. We got 3 guys on the ice surface. The puck should have been out of the zone on that one, but we forced Peter Mrazek to make another save. I got to win this toward the near side corner with Sagan, and I did not. I don't even think there was a reaction from Sagan. Oh, Bogdanieki's playing D. We got 2 forwards and 1 defenseman on this 5-on-3 kill. This is a strange setup indeed. I don't know who chose this. It's certainly not me. Pulley, you got to look out. Okay, we're going to board play. We're going to board play Pulley. We got to wait. We can't take any more penalties here, so we're almost through the... Can you pass it, Bo? Selfish player, man. Look at this. Maybe he should be selfish. Look at that. It was a selfish move, but it almost worked out. Killing a 5-on-3, which we've almost successfully done. Bogdaniecki makes the pass this time. Kudrwinski's already been to the box 1 time this evening. How about that move? A good play by Rundblad. He may have saved the backdoor goal. They dump it in. The clear. Out of the zone. We got a guy out of the box. Simon Luff. Fresh out of the penalty box. And that's a trip. That's a penalty shot. That's a penalty shot. Yes, it is. It would be Simon Luff, though. It would be the defense. That's a smart play by Rundblad. That is a smart play. But now he's got a breakaway with no pressure. No one on him. He can take his sweet time. If he scores a goal, it's going to be electric if he scores a goal. Imagine this is the game winner. I hate this camera. Imagine this ends up being the game winner. Oh, he missed it. Oh, Simon Luff, that close. Look at the replay. Whoop. Oh. He gave himself room. He gave himself plenty of room. He just missed it. He's still on the ice. You can see him there. If we win this, I got him for a one-timer. Well, we didn't win it. Hanowski poke away at it. Bother Ekholm. And Ekholm is indeed bothered. Luff at Hartman. He took a short run at Hartman. Didn't get much of Hartman. In on the forecheck, Bodkers gave a good shove for Aaron Ekblad. Ekblad in a battle in the corner. In his own zone. Misses Calvert on the pass. Led now for Radek Faksa, who chases down Gormley. Gormley was the first man to get to that. That caught a huge break for the Coyotes. Rundblad sends it in and goes on a change. Simon Luff with possession. The man that just had the penalty shot. A penalty shot in the playoffs, man. Well, I told you, I want to get it back to Luff because I want to make up... Oh, boy, Simon Luff. I want to make it up to you, man. I want you to get that point shot opportunity after you missed your penalty shot attempt. Good breakout here on the wing here for the Coyotes. Chipping it further in against Rundblad. That's Hanowski. Sealed off by Rundblad, who gets the puck out. We've had a lot of controller disconnects because the cable is junk. It is officially... Oh, my God. Foligno, man, if we don't come away with something here, we as a team are junk. How, Hanowski? How do you not have the puck now? Foligno, keep it in. The beauty of this forecheck is we can keep the puck in on the walls. Hanowski spinning away. Now back to the point. Now back down low for Hanowski. Across. Blum. I don't think that hit the net. That was not intended to be shot again. No support up the boards. Blum pinching in to try to support the puck and support the play. Domi possesses at center for the Coyotes. It's been all Flames since the penalty shot. Oh, Laxo's having a tough time. Rimmed along. Gathered by Smith. Riley Smith has a head of steam. Smith out to the outside of the zone. Penned along the boards. Watson has possession. Trying to break it out. It's flung back toward Pietrangelo. Spinning away from the forechecking pressure. Where's my other forechecker? I think he's in the neutral zone. I think it's Perry. The other forward needs to be in the zone on that, does he not? With the weak side lock, he just needs to be on the weak side. I gotta send this puck up the boards. Send it up the boards. There we go. Am I incorrect in believing that with the weak side lock that we need a forward forechecker on the weak side of the ice when we have the pressure? You have the one man pressuring the puck carrier who's the most aggressive forechecker. Then you have a player that is set up behind him. And then on the far side of the rink on the weak side is the third forechecker. The third forward in. Simon Luff, get your goal. Get your goal, buddy. But anyway, don't ask me to break down hockey forechecking systems. It's not my job. We should have had a breakaway with Caron, by the way. I don't know how we missed the... Again, we've had a couple of plays where we subtly just missed the puck. Simon Luff, instead of scoring the goal, is going to be on the ice to give up the crucial game-winning goal in this one. Caron is on side here. Chips it to himself. Now it's around the net. Boguniecki at Bodker. Makes a clean hit. Walk in the middle. Walk in the middle. To the defenseman. Knocked down with a good stick of Bodker. Simon Luff has to defend this play. And he does. Luff will leave it for Bodker. Oh, no. Tough night for Simon Luff right now. Drew a penalty. Had a penalty shot. Did not score on the penalty shot. Even though he had a good opportunity. And he may be on the ice for the... game-winning goal in this one. If the Coyotes score it. Oh, that's a penalty. Is that Perry again? Oh, my God. Corey Perry, man. I'm telling you, I'm glad he's on my side. I'll say that. But, man, the Coyotes are going to be sick of Corey Perry. They already are. They can't wait to get this series over with so they don't have to put up with him anymore. And I just cannot win a freaking fight. I got to be more strategic about dodging punches, but it's so hard. Like, the difficulty is not even close to fair. But I feel that this is where the difficulty should be. I mean, that was just a Coyotes play. That was Pietrangelo, right? Who fought? Yes, it was Pietrangelo. I just heard the PA guy. I was waiting for the PA guy. So... Pietrangelo just stood up for his teammate that he thought it was a... I don't know if he thought it was a bad hit necessarily. It was a big hit, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Oh, the controller sucks. Oh, my God. The player switching. Everything sucks right now in this game. Which couldn't have picked a better time for the controller to be absolute ass. With the game on the... Game's on the line, and then we do that. Blum picks it off. May have saved a goal. We got to get this puck in deep, boys. Puck's got to get on the net. That's not even on the net, but it works. Kuju, yeah, Kujawinski. He keeps the puck in across the rink for Hanowski. God, they're not even skating to where I'm telling them to skate to. Oh, that deflected over the net. Simon Luff is on the ice. Oh no, this is it. This is the story. This is the story. They shoot it. No, you don't. No, you don't. Not after the whistle. No, you don't. Not on my goaltender. Not on my watch. We're gonna take a penalty here, aren't we? Okay, we got away with it. I swear I was expecting that penalty to be coming. Oh man, this controller cable has pissed me off for the last time tonight. It is unbelievable the amount of times it has disconnected this evening. It was bad last evening as well when I was recording some of the first games in this series as well over the last couple evenings. Oh man, we're having a tough time with this Coyotes forecheck. My players feel slow as hell. The controller sucks, both in terms of being plugged in and as well as how the game is playing with the controller. Simon Luff, have a go. He might be on the ice for that game winner. You never know. He might actually be out there. Shoot. Oh! Hanowski deflects it at 19.3 to go. We may just have a series. That was just to keep the puck in. It goes past Burke. The game may have just been won. There's still 19.3 to go, but Hanowski's deflection may have sealed it. Another late game winner for the Calgary Flames in their own building. They're going to pull. They're going to pull the goaltender. We got to seal these guys off here. Give them anything easy. Dumped in. Peter Mrazek, you should have come out of the crease to play this. Blum. Ahead for Riley Smith. We're going to skate. Smith shoots into the empty net. Flames are going to win. Guaranteed. That is the insurance marker that honestly isn't even necessary. It is going to be a clean sweep. of the Phoenix Coyotes. We knock the division's best team in the regular season out in just 4 games. I'm shocked, honestly, that we're going to see handshakes after this game is done. I am truly shocked we're going to be seeing handshakes this early in the series. 3.1 to go. A round of applause for the Coyotes. It was a hard-fought, valiant effort in this one, but we were just too much. We had the perfect game plan. We got a lot of really good bounces as well in this series. There will be no Game 5. It is not necessary. Now the question is, who do we await in the second round? I am waiting on that Sharks-Oilers series to finish up, and I pray, I beg it not to be the Sharks again. We've seen the Sharks too many times. It is due time for a Battle of Alberta series in this GM mode. What a way to go out it would be for Season 10 to face the Oilers in the playoffs. No! Oh, Edmonton. Oh, Edmonton, no. You gotta win. You gotta win 2 games. Oh, no, Edmonton. Please. They did. It's going to a Game 7. Oilers, please. Oh, Oilers. It's going to Game 7. St. Louis is in Game 7 against Nashville. Minnesota is 1 game away from eliminating Winnipeg. Florida and Connor McDavid have advanced. Tampa can knock out Detroit in the next game. Columbus did not sweep, but they won in 5. New Jersey 3-2 over the Islanders. So that's the update on the playoffs. I'm going to sim ahead. Please be the Oilers. Please be the Oilers. Please be the Oilers. Oilers, please. Oilers, please. It's the Oilers! Yeah! Oh, we're going to get it. We're gonna get a Battle of Alberta. I gotta save it. We're gonna get a Battle of Alberta. I'm saving this. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, it's perfect. Oilers come back, force a Game 6 and a Game 7. Win the series. What a perfect ending to this GM mode. We're in Season 10, the final season. We're gonna get a Battle of Alberta in the GM mode. I have saved it. It is locked into the GM mode. And of course, here's all the stats. If you want to see the stats from the first round, here's all the stats. The leaders in save percentage and GAA. I believe Danner had a shutout in Game 7, the Oilers goaltender, by the way, over the Sharks. And we avoid the San Jose Sharks as well. So we don't have to play the Sharks again. It's a fresh matchup. It'll be Oilers Flames. I should just show the playoff tree. So the playoff tree going into round 2. Oh, this is going to be a great second round. We got the Battle of Florida and the Battle of Alberta going on in the second round of these playoffs. So stay tuned. We're going to pay close attention to this next series because it's going to be rowdy. It is going to be a rowdy series against the Oilers. I hope they can give us some really good competition, and I hope it takes years off my life. I do, for everybody's entertainment. We will preview the Oilers roster lineup. We'll review the stats after round 1 for the NHL at the beginning of the next episode, which I am super thrilled to get to. That series, I didn't even pay attention. I believe we would be starting on home ice. I believe we have home ice advantage against the Oilers, but man, it is a reality. It took 10 seasons in the GM mode, but it's a reality. I'll see you in the next one for Game 1, Oilers Flames.